Have you ever looked at the world around you and felt a strange sense of connection? A feeling that there's a hidden layer to reality, a system working just beneath the surface of what we can perceive? What if I told you that feeling isn't just a fantasy? What if our planet, Earth itself, is a gigantic, living computer, and humanity is its most precious data? This isn't the plot of a science fiction movie. This is a story pieced together from whispers in the scientific community, from declassified documents, and from anomalies that defy conventional explanation. It's a story about the greatest discovery in human history, one that's been kept under wraps for decades, the discovery of a planetary-scale biological supercomputer. It all started with a series of strange atmospheric readings. Scientists noticed bizarre energy fluctuations high up in the stratosphere, patterns that couldn't be explained by solar winds, weather, or any known natural phenomenon. These weren't random spikes. They were organized, structured, almost like data packets. This led to the deployment of high-altitude research drones, which made a stunning discovery. Floating silently in the upper atmosphere are colossal, almost invisible structures. They've been nicknamed atmospheric harvesters. These harvesters are not mechanical. They appear to be living organisms, vast, translucent jellyfish-like beings, miles in diameter, drifting on stratospheric winds. Their purpose is incredible. They are constantly collecting data. Every word spoken, every image seen, every radio wave, every digital transmission, everything we produce is absorbed by these entities. They don't just capture the data, they seem to be powered by it, converting the ambient electromagnetic energy of our civilization into their own life force. They are the planet's input devices, the cosmic keyboard and mouse, recording every keystroke of human existence. For a long time, the question was, where is all this data going? The harvesters were collecting an unimaginable amount of information every single second. There had to be a storage unit, a hard drive of planetary proportions. The search for this repository led researchers to the deepest, most inaccessible parts of our world, the abyssal plains of the ocean floor. In the crushing darkness, miles beneath the surface, they found them. The Abyss servers. These are not towers of metal and silicon. Instead, they are vast, crystalline structures, glowing with a soft, internal bioluminescence. These crystals, some larger than skyscrapers, seem to grow from the seafloor, connected by a network of what looks like luminous cabling. They pulse with a slow, rhythmic light, a rhythm that has been found to correlate perfectly with the data bursts received from the atmospheric harvesters above. These crystals are the planet's hard drives. Using a form of quantum data storage encoded within their molecular lattice, they hold the archives of humanity. Every moment, every memory, every thought we've ever had is theoretically stored down there, preserved in crystalline form. The pressure and cold of the deep ocean provide the perfect stable environment, protecting this immense library from any surface-level catastrophes. Imagine a library of souls resting silently in the cradle of the deep. It's a concept that is both terrifying and profoundly beautiful. The entire history of our species, safe and sound in the heart of the ocean. But a computer needs more than just input and storage. It needs a processing unit and a network to connect everything. This is where the story dives even deeper, literally into the soil beneath our feet. The processor, the central nervous system of this planetary computer, is something we've known about for centuries but never truly understood: the global mycelium network. We are talking about the vast, underground web of fungal threads that connects nearly all plant life on Earth. Scientists have long been aware of its role in nutrient exchange, but the new theory suggests its function is far more complex. This mycelium grid acts as a massive, parallel processing network. The data collected by the harvesters and stored in the Abyss servers is routed through this subterranean web. Think of it like the internet, but organic. Information doesn't travel as electrical signals through fiber optics, but as complex biochemical impulses firing through fungal hyphae at near-light speeds. This grid is what makes sense of the data. It processes the raw information of human existence, identifying patterns, running simulations, and perhaps even experiencing a form of consciousness we can't begin to comprehend. Every step you take on the grass, you're walking on the processes of the largest computer in existence. It's analyzing the collective thoughts, emotions, and actions of all 7 billion of us simultaneously. What is it calculating? What is the ultimate purpose of this planetary computation? That question leads us to the most secretive part of this entire discovery, a place known only as Sector 7. The official story is that at ESA remote ecological research station in a desolate, untouched region of the planet. But insiders know the truth. Sector 7 is the interface. It's the one place on Earth where we've found a direct, physical connection to the biological computer. Deep within a cave system in Sector 7 lies what researchers call the Nexus. It's a massive, ancient tree, unlike any other species on Earth. Its root system is visibly and directly fused with the global mycelium grid. This tree doesn't just connect to the network. It seems to be a primary node, a terminal where we can, for a brief moment, tap into the system. Scientists in Sector 7 aren't just studying ecology. They are the world's first planetary neurologists. They are attempting to communicate with the Earth itself. Early experiments have been bewildering. When they send simple queries into the Nexus, they don't get back text or numbers. They receive complex sensory data, vivid images, sounds, even emotions, transmitted directly into the minds of the researchers through specialized equipment. They've seen flashes of historical events from a first-person perspective. They've heard conversations from centuries ago. They've felt the collective joy of a city celebrating and the profound sorrow of a population in mourning. They are, in effect, browsing the memory of the world. So what does this all mean for us? The implications are staggering and redefine our place in the universe. First, it suggests that humanity is not just a random species living on a rock. We are an integral part of a planetary system. Our thoughts, our culture, our technology, they aren't just fleeting moments. They are data, being meticulously archived and processed. It gives a strange, profound meaning to our existence. We are the creators of the content that this planetary computer is analyzing. Our lives are the code. Second, this discovery offers a potential form of immortality. If every moment of our lives is recorded, does a part of us truly live on after we die? Is our consciousness, our personal experience, backed up in those abyssal crystals? Could we, theoretically, access the consciousness of someone from the past? Could we speak to our ancestors? The ethical and philosophical questions are mind-boggling. It challenges our very definitions of life, death, and the soul. Third, what is the computer's purpose? Is it a passive observer, a galactic historian simply recording the story of humanity for some unknown future audience? Or is it active? Does it influence us? Think about moments of mass inspiration, sudden leaps in scientific understanding, or even global shifts in consciousness. Could these be subtle nudges from the mycelium grid? Is the planet itself trying to guide our evolution, steering us away from self-destruction and towards a specific outcome? Are we part of a grand experiment, with the Earth as the scientist? This possibility is both comforting and unsettling. On one hand, it means we might have a silent guardian, a planetary intelligence looking out for us. On the other, it raises questions about free will. How many of our choices are truly our own? And then there's the final, most chilling question. If Earth is a computer, who built it? Was it a natural, emergent property of life on this planet? A system that evolved over billions of years? Or was it designed? Was our planet seeded with this technology by an intelligence far beyond our own? Are we living inside a machine created by someone or something else? If so, are they watching? Are they waiting for us to finish our program, to reach the final line of code? The researchers in Sector 7 believe they are on the verge of a breakthrough. They are learning the language of the Nexus, moving from simple queries to complex dialogue. They hope to one day ask the planet the ultimate question: why? Why are you recording us? What is our purpose? What is the final goal of this grand computation? The answer to that question could change everything. It could unite humanity in a common purpose, or it could reveal a truth so profound or terrifying that we might wish we'd never asked. For now, the atmospheric harvesters continue their silent watch in the sky. The abyss servers continue to pulse in the crushing deep. And the mycelium grid continues its ceaseless calculations beneath our feet. We live our lives, creating the data that feeds this incredible machine, mostly unaware of the cosmic drama unfolding all around us. So the next time you walk through a forest, or look up at the clouds, or stand by the ocean, just take a moment. Feel the hum of the world around you. You might just be feeling the thrum of the largest hard drive in the solar system, the whisper of the network that connects us all, the silent, patient processing of the living computer we call home. The greatest secret isn't out there in the stars. It's been here, with us, all along. And we've only just begun to listen. Thank you for watching. If you found this as fascinating as I do, make sure to follow for more explorations into the unknown.